Bill Maher has long been recognized as one of the most outspoken, unapologetic, and sharp-tongued figures in American television. A man who has built his reputation by fearlessly blending comedy with politics, challenging conservatives and liberals alike, and never shying away from controversy. Yet during a recent live television broadcast, he shocked both fans and critics when he openly declared why he is finished with the political left, a revelation that instantly shifted the atmosphere in the studio, leaving audiences questioning whether they were witnessing the beginning of a new chapter in his career or simply the culmination of frustrations he had been voicing for years. Because Maher, who has always identified with classical liberal values, such as free speech, secularism, personal freedom, and progress, explained that while his core beliefs had not changed, the movement around him had taken a direction he could no longer follow, insisting that what once was a liberal platform rooted in tolerance and debate has increasingly transformed into a culture defined by political correctness, cancel culture, and an obsession with ideological purity, elements that, in his view, betray the very principles liberalism was meant to uphold. And as he laid out his case, Maher reminded viewers that the left of past decades embraced open dialogue and allowed space for differing opinions, whereas the modern left, he argued, seems far more interested in silencing opposing voices, shaming dissenters, and enforcing conformity, which to him represents a dangerous reversal of values, because in his blunt assessment the left has, in some ways, become what it once fought against. And this, he claimed, not only damages politics but threatens society as a whole by alienating moderates and independents who find themselves pushed toward the right by the very movement that once sought to include them. A critique he delivered with the same passion, wit, and force that has defined his career, making it clear that this was not a passing remark but a deeply held belief he had perhaps been carrying for years. And the reaction was immediate and divided, with some applauding his honesty and courage while others squirmed in discomfort, recognizing that his words cut deeply into ongoing cultural battles. And yet what stood out most was Maher's conviction, his insistence that by refusing to bend to what he sees as the excesses of modern progressivism, he is in fact remaining true to liberalism's foundational ideals, a stance that leaves him in the unique position of being both praised as a truth-teller and condemned as a traitor, sparking heated debates not only in the media but across social platforms where discussions of cancel culture, identity politics, and free speech rage on, and ultimately whether one agrees with him or not. This moment underscored the role Maher has played for decades as a provocateur, a disruptor, and above all a voice that refuses to conform, proving once again that his commentary has the power to force uncomfortable but necessary conversations about what it truly means to be liberal in America today. And in doing so, Maher demonstrated that love him or hate him, his words will not be easily ignored, because his willingness to challenge his own side ensures that his voice remains as relevant and as controversial as ever.